Hello, and a big, warm welcome from me, John McCarthy, to you for playing PGA Tour 2K25. Today we are going to start with the par 4 first hole. All you got to do is hit it straight up the middle, and then we'll take it from there. Okay, you're in it now. Let's have a good round and keep our composure. And this is somewhere around 155 yards out. A little too much to the right. Oh, the chip slides by. And this will save your par. You are currently sitting right at even par. And here we go. Par 3, second hole. Let's chuck a dart. Well, that'll do for now. Okay, let's do this. 13 feet. This one's going left to right. Pretty hard break, too. So far, so good. That'll go down for the bird. All right, that hole will bring you down to 1 under par. And teeing her up here on the 3rd. Well, it looks like this one will play. And we're around about, I'd say 240, 245 to the pin. Oh my, robbery. Yeah, I wish that one went down. Okay, how's an eagle sound? Because if you sink this, you'll get one. And as you line this putt up, tilting a little bit to the right. Oh, bad break. This one's just a 3-footer. That putt will drop, and that's your second birdie in a row. Let's get on a streak here. And after that hole, you're 2 under par. And here we go. We got a par 4 on this 4th hole. And from the green side bunker, looking for an up and down here. Oh, this might go down. Come on. And let's get going. Give this a tap and we'll move on. And our current leader is up by a stroke on the rest of the field. And the 5th hole, we have a par 5. Here's our second shot on this 5th hole. And there's a bit of a downslope around the pin. You got to be careful of that. Okay, this is extreme putting. Hopefully you get this to go. Hopefully you get this close. I would accept just getting close on this one. Oh! And this one's for bird. Nice stroke on that one. That's your 4th birdie of the day. And after that, you're bringing things down to 4 under par. And we are on the 6th hole now. Heading a little bit to the left on the approach. Well, we missed the green, but that's all right. Life does go on. Okay, second shot on the 6th. And 7 feet to the cup. And as we look at the leaderboard, the current leader is leading by a stroke. And the 7th will be a par 4. All right, we might be able to chase this one out. That fairway has a down slope up at the landing area. I believe this one's fairway bound. And this one's from around 75 yards out. And 2 strokes from our leader. Good shot out there. Nicely played. This next putt is for your birdie. Oh, unfortunate. Okay, let's tap this one on in and move on our way. Okay, we're moving. We're moving to the next. After that one, you're 2 strokes behind the pace. Okay, have a good tee shot here on the 8th hole. We have a par 4 ahead of us. Come on, give us a kick to the right. Okay, on the green safely. 12 feet to go. This one starts off pretty straight, then goes to the right. Oh, no. And you've got this left over for par. And nice putt. Let's move on. And your score this round is currently 4 under par. See what happens here. We got a long par 4 for this one. Hopefully this sticks to the fairway. Okay, we're in the deep rough. Careful. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. You'll go to 5 under for the round if you sink this. This one's breaking left to right. Well, the putt appears to be on line. Beautiful shot. And our leader currently ahead by 1 stroke. All right, time to attack this back 9, teeing up on hole number 10. Good luck here. I would love to see us sink this one. It's a big 'em. I think this one will go left to right. Ooh, that's too bad. Okay, this one's a 3-footer. All right, moving forward. Just 3 strokes off the lead after that hole. And the 11th hole of this one is a par 4. Well, I hope this one holds on to the fairway here. Oh, that's gonna be okay in the end. That could have definitely gone into the rough. We're in the fairway though. This one's about 110 yards from the pin. And 4 strokes off the lead. That should do nicely. You'll go to 6 under today if you sink this. Pretty straight here, a little bit to the left maybe. It could be a good one. That was a good putt, and it drops in for birdie number 6 on the day. And a 3-stroke lead for our leader at the moment. And we're on the 12th hole. We got a par 4. And this one is around 80 yards from the pin. And yet another green in regulation for you. Okay, 11 feet to deal with. This one should be pretty straight to start off with, and then it goes a bit to the left. Oh yeah, that'll do. Okay, 7 under par at the moment. Here we go now on the 13th. And look at this. You got all of that one. I'm sure of it. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. Here we go. This drops and you get a bird. A little downhill putt, right to left. So far, so good. Ooh, almost. Well done from there. Maybe next one will drop. All right, here we go. Let's get out of here. Tap her on in. And a solid hole tapping in for par. And as we check the leaderboards, you're 4 strokes back after that hole. Wind blowing left to right on this one. And we got about 225 yards to go from here. 5 strokes from the lead. Oh, pretty good with the chipper there. 7-footer here. Man, you're making this fun to watch. That's your 8th birdie of the round. And our leader is ahead by 4 strokes at the moment. Okay, coming up is the par 4 15th hole. Decent looking tee shot, I think. We've got about 115 yards to the pin. Come on, kick right, come on. Nice shot. That'll do. Okay, best of luck with this one. 16-footer. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. Oh, it's going right by. This putt's for par. Let's see what you can do. Okay, moving on. Next hole coming up, in your 5 strokes off the lead. That wind is blowing right to left on this hole. Okay, second shot here on the 16th. There we go. That's cooking on this approach. And this putt's around 7 feet. And your score is currently 9 under par. And now on to the par 3 17th. Nice stroke. We're on the green. Good luck here. We've got 15 feet. I think we got a left to right break here. Almost. Okay, let's sneak this one in for par. Let's go. Okay, let's take a look at this next hole now. And our leader currently is enjoying a 5-stroke lead on the rest of the pack. Okay, we have made it to 18. This one's a par 5. Would you look at the distance on this? Okay, we're around the 230-yard area from here. Well, you're doing all right this hole on the green, under regulation. That's good work. 11 under for the round if you can sink this putt. And it looks like this one's going pretty hard right to left. Well, this one's looking okay. Ah, no good. There you go. Nothing wrong with that putt. And you're finishing things off with the birdie putt. That's a good way to end things, I think. Okay, we're all done here, and that is a 10 under par at the end of your round. And with that, I must leave you. We'll see you again real soon, though, hopefully, right? Hi there, glad to have you aboard. This is the final round of the event. This is go time. Hopefully, you have the best of luck out there. And the tee shot is away. I hope you have a good time today. Yeah, we'll take that. Second shot here on the first. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. And this putt is around 23 feet. This one's breaking pretty hard right to left. Well, this one's looking good so far. Liking how it's turning out. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. And you're currently sitting at 11 under. And let's see what the second hole has in store for us. Going a bit left of the pin. And here's what you're dealing with for a birdie. Okay, you're swinging this way out to the left. Let's see it turn. Ooh. Here we go. This next one for par. All right, let's head to the next. 11 under par currently. Wind is blowing left to right. All right, that one wound up in the deep stuff, unfortunately. And second shot here on the third. This one's your third. Setting up here with a extremely long putt. Good luck with this. Got to give it some gas up the hill, and it's breaking a little to the right. This one's just a 5-footer. And after that one, it's 11 under par for you. And now the fourth hole, we have a par 4. And second shot here on the fourth. You could go to 12 under with this putt. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. Oh, you like that one, don't you? And it is a 7-stroke lead for our leader. Not a bad place. Got a right to left breeze on this hole. Oh dear gracious, you just tattooed that one. All right, setting up in the fairway sand. And I don't think there's enough on this one from the sand. Okay, let's get on out of this second cut and get on our way. And I don't think you caught enough of the ball here out of the rough. Oh, almost in the jar. And for the save. And everyone's chasing this person on the top of the leaderboard. 7-stroke lead for them right now. And we have a par 3 for the 6th hole. This one's looking good. That'll play pin high, well judged. This one's just 3 feet. And everyone's chasing the player on the top of the leaderboard, currently enjoying a 7-stroke lead. And the par 4 7th hole. And we are in the deep stuff currently. Let's get out of here now. Nicely done. And this putt for the birdie. That's in there. Here's your 4th birdie of the day. And 14 under is your score. Teeing up here on the 8th hole. Sweet. All right, this one's about 75 yards out. Okay, careful on this one. We're in the rough. Oh, the chip almost went. 6 feet to go here. And it is a 7-stroke lead for our leader. Not a bad place. In this hole, we got a tailwind to deal with. And the tee shot looks like it'll be safe. Okay, this one's around 160 yards from the pin. Great work there. That's a great approach. And this one is for the bird. Well done out there. That's your 5th birdie on the day. And clocking in at 15 under par at the moment. All right, here we go with the 10th hole, par 3. Approach shot worked out just fine. All right, this one from 17 feet. Looks like this one starts straight and then goes a bit to the right. Oh, just missed that birdie. All right, let's tap this in and move to the next. And everyone's chasing this person on the top of the leaderboard. 7-stroke lead for them right now. Wind's picking up out there. We got a headwind on this hole. Oh, and a down slope out there in the landing area. This one could catch a few more yards. Oh, this should be in the fairway. Got a good bounce on that one. This has got to chase out. Setting up here about 105 from the pin. Nothing wrong with that. 9 feet to the cup. Great work out there on the course today. Birdie number 6. And after that hole, you sit at 16 under par. And we're on the tee here of the 12th hole. We got a par 4. Well, that's too bad. We just barely made our way into this second cut of rough. And I think this is from, I don't know, this isn't even from downtown. This is more like from the edge of town. From the edge of town, let's see if you can get this to go. Oh, no, it's right by the hole. All right, here's what you got left for par. All right, here we go. Give a tap and we'll head on to the next. And there is an 8-stroke difference between first and second place at the moment. That is a large gap. That wind is picking up, blowing left to right on this one. All right, you caught that downslope. Let's see how far you can get this to run. And here's our second shot on the 13th. And that will play. Thank you very much. This putt is measuring in at 11 feet. Looking good. There's a way to bounce back. Birdie on this one after bogeying the last. I like it. And after that one, 16 under par. All right, 14th hole. This one's a par 5. Let's do it. Well done. And setting up around 215 yards out. This is what our third shot's looking like. Way to chip that one close. Well done. Here we go, birdie putt. I'm loving it. That's birdie number 8 on the day. And the current leader way out ahead today, currently at an 8-stroke lead on the rest of the field. Wind is blowing right to left on this one. Well, that was never going to be good. Here's our second shot on the 15th hole. Nicely done. You're on the green. Would it be too much to ask you to get a little closer to the pin? And here you go. This for the birdie. This putt's going uphill. Looks like it's moving right to left. And not a bad effort from where you were. And here's your par putt. Okay, let's head to the next. And after that hole, you stand at 17 under par. We've got a long par 4 staring us down on this one. Yeah, that'll play. The pin's about 145 yards away. And that green slopes away from us a little bit. Gotta be careful we don't go too far. All right, nicely done. Landing it short, using the downslope. That's a safe shot. Here's a putt from 21 feet away. This one's going left to right. Pretty hard, too. Okay, you've got this one for par. All right, let's get to the next. And everyone's chasing the player on the top of the leaderboard, currently enjoying a 7-stroke lead. Okay, the hole is 17, the par is 3. Let's have a good tee shot. This one's heading a little bit to the left. Oh, robbed there. And let's get out of this beach here. All right, on to the green. Let's do this. Now you've got a 7-foot putt. Oh, brutal. And just a little tap here needed. And we're ending this hole with a bit of a tap. And after that hole, looks like 15 under is where you sit. And best of luck as you bring this one on home here on the 18th hole. And we got around 220 to go from here. Hopefully this will bounce to the left. And this left for a final score of 65. Looks like this one's breaking to the right. Oh, right by. All right, 3 feet to the cup. And with that, your round is over. And at the end of this one, 16 under par. Well, that's just about it for me here today. Hopefully you had a decent amount of fun. Scratch that. Hopefully you had a whole lot of fun. I hope that for you. Thanks again. See you soon. Hello there and welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. Happy to have you with us. I guess we're just doing the front nine of this course today. Good luck in your round today. All right, let's go. It's not your best swing, but we'll get through this. Setting up here, looking at an elevated green. Yeah, this one's your fourth shot. And here we are, just in this greenside rough. And this putt's going to put him one up. Okay, we will give that putt to the opponent. We'll lose the hole in the process, but another hole coming up. We'll get him there. All right, we got a par 5 here on the second hole. All right, let's launch this into the atmosphere, preferably hitting the fairway. Well, you didn't get the most out of that one. And here he goes, coming out of the deep stuff on this one. Okay, second shot here on the second. Well, I hope for your sake this holds the fairway. And you just barely snuck into the first cut. And this shot's about 110 yards to the pin. And just in the first cut on this one. And you want this one to stick nice on that green. Bit of a down slope where we want to land this. Safe approach. Nice. Long putt for this guy. Let's see what happens. Ooh, looks like he's put it on a pretty good line. Oh. Okay, you need this to win the hole. This one's got a pretty hard break left to the right. Just missing the birdie. Okay, just a few more inches to go. All right, let's see how this next hole is playing. And if he drops this, he'll have the hole. And that hole will be halved. All right, we got a par 4 on this third hole. All right, here we go. Give it a rip. Let's hit that fairway. This shot's just about 95 yards to the pin. All right, time to get out of the bunker. Let's do this. All right, not a whole lot of work left to do here. Nice shot. And from 25 feet out. This putt's going uphill, and I think it's going to the right as well. Looks like he got a line on this. Oh, come on, get in there. All right, good effort from there. And if he sinks this, he will go 2 up. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. And this putt from 4 feet. All right, need to get this putt down. This is to have the hole. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. We've got a par 3 on the 4th. Okay, they're going with the pitching wedge here. Okay, let's see what you got here. Okay, that one is on, and you've left yourself a very long putt. And let's see what happens. This is his second. All right, sink this one and you'll win the hole. This one is going downhill and I think a little bit to the left. A little bit too firm on that one. All right, this one's about 9 feet from the cup. And as that goes down, you got your par. Well done. Okay, he needs this to have the hole. And that hole will be halved. Okay, fifth hole, par 4. Have a good tee shot. Oh, come on now. That's not what you deserve. And from here, he's looking at around 195 yards to the pin. This approach is heading left. It's setting up here from an elevated position. A little wayward on that approach. Good stuff. Okay, and if he sinks this next putt, he will go 2 up. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. Oh, almost. Okay, you've got this to save par. Come on, let's get that to go. I think we got a bit of a tilt to the right on this putt. Oh man, that par just slipped right away. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up. And as he drops that one to the bottom, he has also won this hole. 6th hole, we have a par 3 ahead of us. Oh, let's see what you can do on this one. He's hitting out of the beach here now. Let's see what goes down. Fingers crossed for a nice up and down out of this greenside bunker. All right, a bit of work left to do here, but we're out of the sand. All right, good luck here. You've got 22 feet to go. This putt's going uphill. Looks like it's moving left to right. All right, if this next putt drops for him, he's going to go 3 up. And this one's, I think, going left to right. And this for the bogey. Oh, sliding by. All right, a little tap putt here. Okay, well putt. Now let's move on. And here he is setting up for this putt. If it drops, he goes 3 up. All right, you didn't win that hole, but we'll come through on the next one. What do you think? Okay, 7th hole, par 4. Okay, let's go. Pound this one into the fairway. Oh, that's too bad. And the approach heading to the left. We're in the big, thick, deep rough here. Well, your approach is heading a little leftward. Let's see how you do here. We have a very long putt ahead of us. This one's going to go down the hill and right to left, I believe. Oh, this one's starting out okay. Ooh. All right, if he sinks this, you're done, bud. I think this is going to go right to left. He's got 3 feet to go. Well, that's too bad. Your friend will finish this match at 3 up, and you couldn't beat them today, but maybe next time. And that's going to do it for me. My job's done. Hopefully, we'll see you again around here real soon, though.